Hey, that was easy. This is Ricky. He's a raider, like taking candy from a baby. And he just got his hands on a Pip-Boy. You see, Ricky isn't like other raiders. Ricky is smart. Very smart, actually. And he has big aspirations. Most raiders just raid settlements, steal caps, and shoot at anyone that passes by, and that's fine for them, but Ricky wants more. He doesn't just want to be another raider. He wants to be the best raider. He wants to become the big boss of a gang and take over the whole Commonwealth. So come along and watch as Ricky makes his way through the wasteland on his journey to become the best raider in all of post-apocalyptic Massachusetts. After leaving the area where he found that dumb vault dweller, Ricky came across the town of Concord, where a raider gang seemed to be attacking some settlers. He could have tried to intervene, maybe even join up with them, but Ricky had bigger plans than some small-time gang. He came across a local trader named Trashcan Carla. Ricky knows how to be intimidating, so he successfully mugs the mean merchant.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Yeah, money. All of it. Now.
Yeah, I know the drill. This ain't my first mugging. Here. Now leave me alone.
It's only 50 caps, but it's more about what that represents. You see, in that moment, Ricky had power, real power, to take what he wanted, and that is what raiding is all about. Anyway, immediately after this, a Mr. Gutsy robot and Supermoons appeared, and Ricky somehow survived this encounter before continuing down the road, where it appeared a chem dealer was demanding a shop owner pay up.
You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison-shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk has done to my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours. Whoa, easy there, scammer. This doesn't involve you.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, alright? Just don't do anything crazy.
Now hand over your money. All of it.
Just keep calm, alright? Here. That's everything I have.
What's going on here?
It's a simple business dispute, got it? Trudy's sitting on a pile of goods that she owes me. I tried reasoning with her, but it looks like I gotta take what's mine by force. Want to make some easy money? Help me out. I could use another gun. Or maybe you think you can talk some sense into her.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
I'd appreciate it.
Ricky knew that in the
Things go
long term, it would be
sideways.
more useful to keep both of these traders alive, so he would try to resolve this peacefully. Not out of the goodness of his heart or anything, but purely for the sake of making more caps.
Hi.
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
Look, you owe them money. If you just pay him, then this'll be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
All right, I'll pay.
We get paid and I don't even gotta shoot nobody. Good job. Here. Now how about I show you all the pick-me-ups I have to offer?
Ricky sold some stuff he had collected for even more caps before noticing an old drive-in movie theater nearby. It was inhabited by some mole rats, but they were no trouble. He figured this place would make a good home base, so he got to work making the back room into a home, and he's pretty satisfied with the results. After this, he went hunting for Radstag, only to notice his gun appeared to be covered in rainbow glitter. He figured this must be due to some chems he took earlier, and definitely not the fault of the person making this video installing mods incorrectly. Anyway, Ricky continued on his way and picked up some Walton Goggins. He reached the outskirts of Lexington, where he had his first encounter with the raider gang that inhabits the city. Though there were only a few raiders, this proved to be a bit of a challenge for Ricky, but he managed to survive and continue on. He took a cigarette break and looked over at the Corvega assembly plant, the base of the raiders that make up the gang that rules Lexington. Taking out this gang is a goal of Ricky's, as this would make him known to all the other gangs in the Commonwealth, but he knew he wasn't ready to take on this gang just yet. He would need to come back later when he had better gear and a proper plan. Turning back, he came across a scavenger who seemed to be trying to get into a bunker. He was hostile to Ricky, so he held back and waited to see what would happen. The scavenger triggered the explosive and ran to see what the bunker had in store, but Ricky struck first to claim the treasure for himself. Turns out the bunker was just an old fallout shelter with not much of use inside. Oh well, still a neat find. Ricky stopped by home base before deciding he should head towards the largest city in the Commonwealth, Diamond City. Plenty of raiders have tried to raid the place, to no avail, but none had tried to infiltrate the city by posing as a common settler. And that's exactly what Ricky planned to do. On the way, he found an old apartment building with 2 raiders. He snuck behind them and threw a bottle cap mine, which took them out but also crippled both of Ricky's arms. Thankfully, stim packs are miracles sent from God which can immediately heal broken limbs. Outside, he found a pipe that led to the basement of the Corvega assembly plant. He took note of this, as when the time came to attack the place, knowing about this entrance would be useful. Not much else notable happened on the way to Diamond City. Ricky scavenged, fought some mutated creatures, avoided some soldiers asking for help, and then came across 2 men having an argument.
No! Please, you gotta help me. This guy's a synth, and he's gonna kill me and replace me and my family. Oh, God. My kids. Don't you dare bring them up. He's the synth, and he wants to replace me. Please. Please, you gotta believe me. You can't let that thing do this.
This is none of my business.
No. You can't. He's gonna kill me.
Ricky had heard of synths, but never met one. On his body was a strange component, but Ricky was more concerned with the outfit. This green coat getup would make a perfect disguise for Ricky to get into the Great Green Jewel. Finally arriving at the ballpark, Ricky met a reporter who helped him get inside. Inside the gate, the mayor was waiting to get into an argument with the reporter. Ricky tried to slink by, but she wouldn't let him get away that easy.
Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatened to throw free speech in the dumpster.
This really isn't any of my business.
No, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material.
It seemed the disguise worked wonders, and Ricky made his way into Diamond City, a place brimming with opportunity to make caps. Lots of caps. He immediately went to the bar to get a drink and meet some of the townsfolk. He rented a room to stay the night, and inside was a nice sweater vest and some slacks. This would allow him to blend in to get into the upper stands he had heard about. There was sure to be a bunch of idiots loaded with caps up there. In the morning, there seemed to be a crazed man pulling a gun on his own brother. The whole town was distracted by this, leaving the perfect opportunity for Ricky to go up to the rich part of town. All of the houses up there were locked tight, and Ricky couldn't pick the locks in the doors. Heading to the bar, he saw an argument taking place between a man named Paul and the bartender Cook.
Me and my wife. Why don't you mind your own damn business for once?
Oh, God, Paul, why do you always have to make a scene?
You keep away from my wife, goddammit.
You'd better get out of here before you do something stupid.
You son of a bitch.
Look at Randy Orton slithering. Watch out!
Ricky intuited that there may be more going on here, so he went and talked to the bartender.
Sorry I had to see that. Things are usually a lot quieter around here. Perfect place to drink, if you're buying.
What was that argument about?
Nothing much. You see, Darcy here likes to relax and enjoy life from time to time, and her husband Paul doesn't.
After this, Ricky went to find Paul to see what was up with him.
You were in the tap house before, and...
You got your ass kicked by your wife's lover.
Yeah. Pretty pathetic, right? Guy's sleeping with my wife, and I can't even do anything about it.
So where do I come in?
I'm going to go back and talk to him, and I want you to come with me. You saw? He won't take me seriously otherwise. I don't want to have to really hurt him. I just want him to leave Darcy alone.
You're going to have to make it worth my while.
Well, okay. I can only pay you 80 caps right now, but I'll scrape together more after we take care of Cook.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. Come on.
Ricky and Paul entered the tap house to confront Cook, but Ricky took the chance to betray Paul, since he was obviously the weaker one.
What now?
It's time for you to shut up and listen, Cook.
What the hell is this? And what are you doing here? Don't tell me he's hired you to help lean on me.
I'm not with him. Just looking for a drink.
What? Well, thanks for nothing. Should have known better than to trust you.
Good answer. Well, I'm listening, Paul. What do you have to say this time?
Just this. You leave Darcy alone, starting now, or else.
Now that is a very bad idea. You don't want to pull a gun on me unless you intend to use it.
Do you think I won't use it? Huh? Do I just need to kill you? Is that what you're saying?
Think about what you're doing. Damn fool.
Paul missed most of his shots, but managed to hit Cook in the arm. However, shotgun beats pistol, and Paul is now dead.
Oh, what a mess. Too bad you got yourself mixed up in all of this. Paul, he used to be one of my best pals. Oh, hell. Look, I've been thinking about making a break for a while now, and, well, time to take action. pastime. So I have an idea. Maybe we can help each other, put this all behind us, you know?
You've got my attention. Let's hear this idea.
Here's the deal. I have some other, businesses on the side. One of them is helping Nelson Latimer spend his dad's money to make himself feel like a gangster.
I like the part about the money.
Me and Nelson are supposed to be meeting some gentleman from Good Neighbor to exchange Nelson's cash for their chems. My plan is simple. We take the money and the chems.
I'm in. Let's do this.
Now you're talking. I promise, you won't regret it. In a few hours, we're both going to be sitting pretty.
The plan was set, a way for Ricky to get his hands on a lot of money and chems. Following Cook out of the city, Ricky changed back into his armor to prepare for the ambush. Along the way, Cook started talking about the deal before deciding to attack some super mutants. Ricky fought them off, but Cook died in the process. Oh well, more chems for me, I guess. He made his way to where the deal was going down, and they all fell for the classic throw a Molotov cocktail at their feet trick. As he was cleaning up, the leader Trish spoke up.
You don't have to kill me. I won't talk. I swear.
Nothing personal, but I can't leave any witnesses.
Wait! I can tell you how to find Morowski's chem lab! You can get his whole stash!
Keep talking.
Where do you think these chems come from? We've got a lab. Right here in the Commonwealth. But you'll never find it on your own. Not without my help.
Tell me what you know first.
Well, okay. I'm trusting you, right? The lab is in the old Forley fish packing plant, on the waterfront in South Boston.
Let's hear about all the security.
There's a terminal that will bypass the tripwires and open the door to the lab. So, I have your promise, right? If I give you the password, you'll let me walk?
I'll definitely kill you if you don't tell me.
You bastard. I guess I gotta trust you. The password is Applejack. There, now you've got everything, and I'm completely screwed forever. I hope you can live with it.
And just like that, Ricky found himself with a load of caps, chems, and a tip on how to get into the biggest chem lab in the whole Commonwealth. Even without selling the chems, Ricky had amassed almost 2,000 caps at this point. Ricky could see his master plan coming together. With all of this, he could buy some gear that would allow him to take on the raiders in Lexington, and get started on making his own chem lab for long-term profits. So tune in next time to watch the next episode of Ricky's Adventure, and leave a comment letting me know what shenanigans you'd like to see Ricky the Raider get up to in the future. Also, you know, like and subscribe and all that stuff, if you could. That'd be nice. Thanks.